Hello everyone! This type of video I've always wanted to make. It's been pretty popular lately and it was really popular last year. I don't really care. But I'm just gonna say my unpopular opinions about music, and I'm just gonna talk about the more popular music that I listen to, because I feel like if I talk about the underground stuff that I listen to, no one would really know what I'm talking about. I think these are mostly unpopular opinions. If they aren't, don't come at me for them. It's just my opinion. We all have opinions. Okay, so my first unpopular opinion is I am not a huge fan of the album Nevermind by Nirvana. So this is Nirvana's most popular album. And how do I describe this? I think this album is good. I like every song on it. But I just feel like it's not Nirvana. I'm pretty sure the band said that they weren't a huge fan of this album, especially Smells Like Teen Spirit, because it got mainstream and they wanted to do more stuff with it. Because when I think of Nirvana, I think of songs like Hairspray Queen, Moist Vagina. I think of stuff like that. I don't think of Smells Like Teen Spirit, unlike a lot of people. I just think it misses that thing that made me fall in love with Nirvana. Their jokey side. They can make something that makes no sense into kind of a masterpiece. It's just, I love it, and I think Bleach is even better than Nevermind. In Utero is my favorite album, but I think Bleach is really underrated too. I think they were more punk in that album, which I like. So yeah, I like Nevermind, but I just feel like they were holding back on it, or someone else was holding them back on it. I feel like they could have done a little better and had more edge and more of what I love them for. Okay, so my second unpopular opinion is probably gonna get me the most hate. So it's about Weezer, and also I'm gonna talk about another band that I feel like falls into this category. So everyone knows, if you're a Weezer fan, everyone knows that they've been so inconsistent since Pinkerton, after Pinkerton, which that's been over a decade. So they've been inconsistent for over a decade. Weezer is kind of a joke. They're kind of a meme. Even though they've made great songs, I feel like it's kind of sad. So I feel like they're kind of relying on memes. And I really hope the Black Album is good. I don't really know what to expect from it. I feel like it's gonna be okay. I feel like it's gonna be kind of like the Red Album. There's been so many times where fans were really surprised Weezer hasn't disbanded, and if the Black Album sucks, I really think they should disband. And I hate saying that because I like the band, but it's not only that, I also feel like they lost their passion. I mean, the Teal album, the cover album, made me get a little more hope because they had a little bit of musicality. I wish they had a little bit more musicality in the Teal album. But I just feel like Rivers doesn't have passion for music anymore. I think he's an interesting guy, but I think since Pinkerton and those bad reviews, it really messed him up. And I really think any artist that really loses passion for music and just relies on memes to make them popular, And I kind of think the same thing from Fall Out Boy. I know Fall Out Boy made an EP around in the summer and the fall, which was good, but everything since Save Rock and Roll has just gone worse and worse and worse. I don't have that much expectation or hope for Fall Out Boy. I really think they should either disband or go on hiatus. I just feel like they don't have passion for their music anymore, especially Pete Wentz. So my third unpopular opinion is that Christian metal is not cringy. One of the genres I listen to the most is actually Christian metal, and I think it gets a bad rep because I can understand some of these like Christian rock songs and how they're cringy. I can understand with that, and some people are like, oh my god, Christian metal, what the, no. But there are some really good bands like Demon Hunter and Living Sacrifice that I think are really good bands. And they're not cringy. They don't like put it in your face that like we're Christian and stuff like that, especially Living Sacrifice. They're not popular at all, but I think a lot of people don't know that they're even Christian. It's a good refresher for metal. I like metal. I sometimes listen to black metal, which is pretty dark. Also, I think they're really good for getting into metal because a lot of people kind of don't really like some of the lyrics in metal or stigmatize it again. So I think Christian metal bands are good for first getting into metal. My fourth unpopular opinion is Love Hate Love is Alice in Chains' best song. A lot of people think Man in the Box is Alice in Chains' best song, or Nutshell. But I think Love Hate Love, it should get way more recognition. Man in the Box and Nutshell are great songs. But there's just something about Love Hate Love. The lyrics, just the aura of it. At least for me, you could really connect to the song when you hear it. I just love like the dark vibe and everything. I think it's their best song, or one of their best songs. My fifth unpopular opinion is that Shannon Hoon was one of the best songwriters in the 90s rock era. I mean, there's so many amazing songwriters in the 90s grunge or rock era, but I think Shannon Hoon is so critically underrated. He was in the band Blind Melon, which a lot of people know No Rain for and think that song's annoying, but they have so many different songs and so many good songs. I love their song Hell. It's so good. I think he's so underrated and he doesn't get enough praise, especially because he passed away. He passed away in oh my god, I don't want to do my math wrong. I think it was 1994, 1996. He wrote amazing songs and I really like his style. So my sixth unpopular opinion is that the popular musicians today in 20 years won't be looked down as icons or legends. So people like Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, Kurt Cobain, Frank Sinatra, Judy Garland, all those people and much more are looked back upon as legends, as icons, People are still buying their music. People are still listening to their music. Mariah Carey, I mean, she has a vocal decline, but she's still singing her songs. Her songs are not outdated. None of these people's songs are outdated. I think the popular pop artists today, like Ariana Grande, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, people like that, I feel like in the next 20, 30 years, their songs are going to be outdated. I don't see any of their music being long lasting. A lot of their music is trendy, and then the trend phases out. And also, some of their songs are not very mature. And some of the mature ones are not even that popular. Like, can you ever see Cardi B as a 50-year-old woman rapping Bodak Yellow? Wait, no. Is that the song? What that song's called? Bodak Yellow. Bodak Yellow. I don't know. Whatever. Can you see Ariana Grande as a 50-year-old woman singing "Thank You" next? No! You can still see Mariah Carey singing "Vision of Love." That's a timeless song. But can you still see Ariana Grande as a 50-year-old woman singing "Thank You" next? No. I think the only people that I can see singing to some of their songs in the next years is Beyonce. I mean, Beyonce has been around for a long time anyways. And Lady Gaga. Like, I can see her singing Shallow when she's older. Like, I can see that, but that's the only people who come to mind. Those are my unpopular opinions for today. If you want me to do another one, I definitely can do another one. So, I hope you liked this video. Comment down below if you agree or disagree with my opinions. I would like to hear your opinions. Bye!